Hi everybody, welcome back to a new Constructopia dev stream. Hope everybody is doing well on this very cold Wednesday. Hello to Grape Juice, Dom, Freddy Killer, Caden. Welcome everybody. I think the music might be a bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. Or maybe I'm just quiet. Who knows? I'm still getting the hang of this new audio setup. Alright, I say we head over to the Switch and I guess just let you know what today's plan is, really. So, okay, sound okay on Dom's phone, that's alright. So this is what Dom and I worked on Monday evening. So just to fill you in, I am currently working on Constructopia, a game that Dom and I are working on together. And on Monday, we did some prototyping for kind of bubbly UI, because that turned out to be maybe the only solution that would work and, you know, behave well, considering the GBG jank that we have to deal with. So this is what I created. So just, you know, a little bubble that follows the cursor here that you can see, and it can react to D-pad presses, and it's also capable of like moving out of the way so that it doesn't like move out of frame as well, because that would be an issue. But yeah, it is working pretty well, but I do want to kind of rebuild it, I suppose, in a clean project. So this is like the build from Monday, and I'm going to quickly switch to a new build. Oops, yeah, I did a goof, of course. Silly me. I should be using this one. Thank you for a lovely comment. So yeah, this is bit of a blank slate, so to speak. I got rid of a lot of like stuff that we didn't need, like the encoding system and stuff, that I will need to redo anyway, because Zerd's been suggesting a solution for a more efficient encoding, which I still need to get around to implementing, so that'll be for another time. For now, I just fancy doing some UI stuff. And so for now, all we have is like this. So just this little frame that moves. I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is gonna rebuild our little bubble, because that worked very nicely. We still have the Dom bubbles hanging out. Oh, speaking of that, hey Zed, good to see you. So yeah, let's hope the Dom bubbles will bring us good fortune and as little spaghetti as possible. So I've already got this going on, which is just like getting this teleporter to rotate. So as you can see, it's kind of tilted in a way that will always follow the camera. So if you just look at this little box in the middle, you'll see that it's basically just always looking square, no matter which direction I'm tilting the camera. And that's what allows the HUD element to always face the camera, because that's what we want. We don't want the rotation of the field to affect it. So Let's go ahead and build that. So it's a teleporter exit with ID H, so that means we need to teleport something there. So I'm gonna use a fancy. I always use the dice. I don't know why. I don't know. It just feels nice. And I need to give it a teleport entrance. It goes into it like this. And I think I did make it invisible. So as you can see now, we have a little dice that just follows the camera. So that's gonna make it a bit more visible, like the effect that I want. And now we're just gonna build some bubbles, which are just spheres, really. I do want them to be movable, and I'm gonna make them yellow. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm gonna apply texture so that I don't see the little dented design on those. So a bit of yellow. So now we should be able to see like the bubble poking out. I'm gonna hide the teleporters exit so it doesn't get in the way. I will keep this one frame here for now so we can get an idea of where the cursor is. But other than that, I don't think we need much. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is shift it upwards, which I'm gonna do. I guess I could just like make the connection point like this. Yeah, that will make it hover like above the ground slightly. And I could even like resize the dice to make the effect more obvious. So we can definitely play with that a bit to kind of optimize it from the get-go, which would be interesting. Let's get another slightly larger sphere in. Again, gonna give it some of that. And yeah, as you can see now, they are stacked. Dom says, you know, Vox is a pro because he knows how to connect. How do connections work? Exactly. I do know how to connections work. So now that the are stacked, I do want to like offset the upper one a bit to give the thought bubble effect. So for now, I'm just going to achieve that by making a slide connector and setting it to like a distance. So let's try 0.6. So that's gonna force it to shift 0.6 meters to the right. That's already looking pretty good. Univox is the pro because he knows how to writing works. Yeah, maybe a bit more. Something we can experiment with. Yeah, I'd say that's looking pretty nice already. And now I believe that we just need to add a new bubble to the stack. So that's gonna be like the main bubble, I say. Hey Super Dane, welcome to the stream. So I'm just gonna do this again. I will just keep it like this for now, like a big old sphere, just to get a feel for scale, basically. And this definitely needs to be bigger. Hey, Mr. O. Hello, fellow human being. It's very good to see you. Ooh, that's a big bubbly. Big old bubbly. Because, you know, one of the challenges when doing this kind of stuff is you obviously want the UI to look good in all play modes. Because I think some folks will probably like play in handheld, and so you need to watch out for the UI size in that case. But of course, we are limited to this maximum size that GBG allows, which is 10 meters. So that's as big as we can go, unfortunately. We could cheat by offsetting it like on multiple axes at once. So let's go ahead and try that, maybe. And for that, we will need a free slide and some constants. So that's just gonna set it like on the center of this one, which, you know, admittedly doesn't look that bad. Let's be honest. And just to make sure that we see like the whole effect, I'm gonna make the texture as well. So texture is gonna be just like kind of rough, bubbly, cloudy shape. Something like this. Yeah, that'll do. Obviously there's gonna be a better one. There will be Arduinoed in at some point, but now's not the time. Alright, Caden, hope you have a nice day at school. Also, nice, congrats on the snowy landscape, Super Jane. It was snowing early, but it was like very thin snow. It felt more like rain than snow. Which is a shame, because I do like snow. I think snow is very nice. At least to look at, really. Okay, so that's... I mean, you know, it doesn't look that bad when it's like stacked in this way. But yeah, we can obviously make a bunch of adjustments as well. So for example... Okay, so if I put a positive value on the z-axis, it's gonna shift further into the ground. So I'm gonna do a negative value, and that will bring it closer to the screen. So if I like make it very big distance, you can see that it will actually get like very close to the screen. But it also means it will like go off screen more easily. There's a bunch of parallax to worry about, so I guess I'm not gonna mess around with it too much. So instead I'll just try the x-axis, just to get the bubble aspect looking right. And of course I can also like mess with the y-axis, so maybe something like 4 on X. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And I can lower it a bit so that the like little spheres can touch a bit better. And I'm gonna mess around with sizing a bit. Yeah, it's looking alright. I think in the end I'll just make a texture for those, because I don't really like the way that the spheres look shiny, but this one can't. Or, you know, I could draw it on the texture, like I could do little highlights. Like this, you know. Just to get the effect that we want. But, you know, obviously, like, this is a very low-res texture, so I wouldn't want to add too many details on it, so I guess we'll see. That's always something we can experiment with later. So that's behaving pretty nicely. The only thing I don't really like is that this sphere right here, it's not quite in the center of that frame here, so I will need to adjust that a bit. So I will move this up to have some space. Dom says I feel like flat texture for lower bubbles is fine. Okay. Good to know. So let's put a freeze line between those so I can adjust the position, and yeah, now it's roughly in the middle, which I think looks a bit better. I'll keep adjusting these values just to get it looking how I envisioned. Okay, so now it is clipping into the ground, so I guess we can just reuse a free slide just to be able to tweak values a bit more easily. So yes, so that is better. It's kind of raised a little more, which I think is perfect. We still have this issue to deal with, like the clipping issue. And also, I guess, like the fact that the bubble does get smaller as, you know, it gets further away because of the perspective. I guess that could be a problem for when you play in handheld mode, which I can't really, like, try at the moment because obviously I'm sitting in front of a screen. So I guess I'll have to, you know, test it after this, like in handheld, and see what it feels like. Yeah, but that should be fine. So one thing that I want to try and implement now is some animation. Because right now, you know, the bubble is basically showing up everywhere. But I think the plan was to, well, not do that, right? You would basically have, like, it would not display when the cursor is moving. It's only when the cursor is, like, settling in. So when it's resting over a spot, oh yeah, Zerd brings up a good point. It could be hidden by buildings also. Which is a great point. Hey Disco, good to see you. Yeah, very good point. Unfortunately, we can't just say like display on top, or we could change the HUD, the FOV, but then that would also have an effect on resident modes, which we don't really want, because that would be a problem. Like, that would kind of mess with the look and feel of resident mode. Now, I suppose this would be solvable by, like, displaying the bubble very high, but positioning it in a way where it's always kind of floating above the scenery. So, like, instead of being close to the ground, it would have to be very high up, but sized and positioned in a way that makes it look like that. Which might get tricky, especially when accounting for rotation. Because you would have to change the position based on, like, the distance from the camera. which could get messy, I think. I mean, this is what the stream is for, right? Let's give it a go and see what we can do. So I will raise it. So let's say 15 meters. Oops. On Y. Now it won't be visible anymore like this, right? It's obviously not gonna behave quite right, but I guess we'll have to try. So we'll probably need to use the distance between the camera and the object itself, so let's just use a couple of location sensors. So this one will track the location of my could have the -z offset from the object at the teleport exit itself. So like applying it to the exit instead of the object itself. I mean, it could work. The bubble, but the bottom bubble could still be at the center of the tile. So like having a bubble attached here and then teleporting the rest. I mean, because like I'm going to be moving everything from the first bubble up the chain. So like this is just the object, that the root kind of, and then there's the first bubble here. So I'm gonna be moving the first bubble, which is also gonna move the rest of it, basically. So we'll try that. I'm gonna be a bit stubborn here. Okay, so now I need to do a bit of quick math. I guess I would need the which coordinates should I use? Should I use all three? Like the distance in 3D or the distance in 2D? I guess I can try and just remove those as needed. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and since I have this number object, I can display the distance. Okay, so that works. I guess maybe I shouldn't take into... I mean, I should probably take into consideration X. Yeah. I guess I would need to consider X like separately. So like if I remove X, it should still work, but just using like it shouldn't affect like when I'm moving the cursor left and right, just up and down, which makes sense. Yeah, and then I'll just need to convert the number into Z coordinates for this. So that's probably going to be a lot of trial and error, so the tight folks, this is going to be lots of fun. So the values... Whoa. That's weird. Why is it doing that? It's falling. So the values are between 45 and 31. So 45 and 31. And I will enable range restriction. Okay. Is it actually doing what I want? I guess not. Hey Ray, welcome to the stream. Ooh. So, I guess because of like the teleporting behavior, it needs time to settle. So I think I will have to offset the exit as Zerd suggested, so let's do that. So I'm gonna bring all this stuff over here. Where is it? There you are. And you have to move. Oh, and I need another object. There we go. So this goes here and this goes here. Ooh. Okay, maybe I should do maybe this should be the first item in the chain. Let's try that instead. Oh, okay, I was, but I think this will be better to... Ooh. Uh-oh. It doesn't like it. Will it change anything if I make them smaller? Yeah, I think the extra, like, I'm gonna reorder the chain because it's gonna get confusing. There we go. Yeah, I think the extra motion, like the fact that it's like raised, is causing issues. Yeah, it's being very wobbly. Not quite what I want. I'm gonna try hinging it first again. Because I'm not sure what it was. Yeah, no, that's even worse. Why is it doing that, though? Probably because bubbles are much bigger than the objects down the connection pole. Okay. So I guess I'll just have to supersize them. Yeah, but now it's introducing this issue of like the cursor having a bounce. So I guess I'll have to... Oh. Okay, it's about balance, I suppose. But now it is pretty slow, which I don't really like. The issue with the teleporter is that, well, it wobbles if I... Like, it wobbles if I don't adjust sizes of objects. So I kind of need to fine-tune the sizes of those. Because it's affecting the speed of the cursor. I don't want it to feel too sluggish. So let's see just how small we can get. Okay. So we're back to something that feels... I mean, what if I just make them all the same size? It's gonna wobble again. Okay, so there's a tiny bit of jiggle, which I believe I can just fix by doing that. Okay. Oh, wait, but I didn't connect anything, did I? Silly me. Yeah, I was being silly the whole time. This was all for nothing. Alright, Mr. O, see you later. So now... Oh, it's not even there anymore. Okay. Fine then. Oh, I disconnected the top. Ooh, it's very angry. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't like it. Connections suck. Like... It's terrible. Come to teleport the stuff coming out of it to just be immovable. But then he wouldn't like let me offset it with the slider, would it? I don't think this is the issue I have. Because like it's the oh, okay, it's the teleporter assembly that's wobbly. It's not the actual bubble itself. It's all this mess right here. Like, yeah, that's the teleporter that's wobbly. In fact... I don't think the material would mess with that, mess it up, but yeah. It's really not good. So I guess I'll try just making them as small as possible. Just to see if that would change anything. No. I mean, yes, it's still wobbly, but it's not the same, like, frequency of wobbling. And I don't think changing... Oh! I mean, it does, but now... What's the bottom free slider connected to again? It is connected to an object. The object that's like the root of the cursor, basically. Which is itself connected to another box in the center of the world. So, because changing the size of the... Like, I can make it less wobbly. But just a tiny bit. Like, it's still jittery now. And it's also making the free slide move very slowly. Which is not very nice. What's the bottom of the... What's the bottom free slide? I mean at the bottom of it. Eh? What? Not sure what you mean. Sorry. Ah, come on. Just move this out of the way. Can I possibly... The object at the center. This one. Make the object directly on top of the slider very big. Yeah, this one I suppose you mean, but if I do... I mean, it's just slow, like... It works, which is great, but now the cursor feels very, like, slow. Which I don't really want. I guess I'll have to try and shrink it just to see. Yeah, it would have to be like the max size. Like, there's just a bit of wobble now, but when it moves, it's pretty stable. Although now the cursor is basically like kind of sliding. I guess, does it really affect things? I don't know. I do feel that it's gonna make things less snappy feeling, though. Oops. Don't want to open Notopedia. Hey, Retro31. What if I change the size of this? Okay, so it doesn't change anything. So I guess I'll just keep working on this thing. for now. So how do I change the distance? So if I make the Z distance very big, what's gonna happen? Okay, it's gonna move up. It's gonna move up, so I need to make it positive. Okay, so now I can't see it anymore. Okay. Whoa. Oh, maybe I'm introducing some kind of feedback loop by doing this. Ain't I? Yeah, shouldn't be doing that. Should be using this. Right. So, no, it is getting away from the screen. I'm just gonna do that and see what it's like. Uh-huh, okay. So I clearly needed to be negative to begin with. But now it is huge. So let's make it small. I guess I just need to worry about well, I'll worry about the X position later. I just need to worry about getting this aligned there. So on this tile it's fine, but then it shifts up, so I need to keep adjusting. I keep pressing this button. Okay, so now it's correct on this axis, not like it's correct on this tile position. Do I need to lower the range, like make the range smaller? Yeah, seems like it. So I probably need to make very minute adjustments there. Like, yeah. Probably even more minute. Hey Maimo, welcome. Good luck on your project. What if I invert this? Probably be easier if I just show the number. Right. What if I do this? Right. Okay, I was on the wrong track there. Okay, I'm starting to get there. Just need to adjust this a bit more. Okay. No. This needs to increase. So there's something off about this. So like on this tile here, it's here, like it's kind of close to the center. Then I move up and now it's like in the corner. I move up, but now it's going downwards and it's going into the middle again. So it's kind of weird. I guess the perspective is not really helping. And obviously, changing views is also gonna mess up the whole thing pretty badly. Ah, this is tricky. Yeah, I'm not sure how to solve that. Huh. That's gonna be a tricky one. Like, if I like had the map view be like completely like vertical, which would be which would it be? That's distance. This. No. Well, actually, I think it might be. No. No, this is not it. What's this? Oh, so that's that's the what's it called? The free cam view. Where did I put this thing? That's not the one. Oh, I'm having a tricky time remembering this thing. So that's up and down. Build mode locks it. So I know that it locks it, so... Oh, there's probably some maps stuff going on. Aha. Yes, there we go. So... Oh, but now it can't rotate horizontally anymore. I think 3 is like the magic number. There we go. So if we assume a like complete top-down view, then it would be easy. Because we don't have to worry about perspective messing up things. It would just be like, just shifting it kind of differently. I guess we'd still have to worry about camera rotation, but you know, at least we won't have to worry about perspective. But it's kind of a boring view, you know? Like, it feels more like a map rather than like looking at it as if we were looking at a model. Little model of a city. If only we could do like proper hut stuff. Instead of dealing with this stuff, this crap. Because like obviously in a proper game engine this would be easy. You could just set the hut to always display on top of everything else. Which unfortunately you just can't do here. Because everything is physical in it. Yeah, always chasing that hut stability. Well, you see, the whole deal behind the bubble is that it's supposed to solve like HUD stability. Because it's not really a HUD, like it's not attached to the camera, it's attached to the world. The issue is that, as Zerd pointed out, there's a risk that the bubbles will get blocked by buildings. So like, I'll just remove all this. So now skill is completely messed up, but I guess I'll just make a building. Tall one. Go. Yeah. Now if I put the cursor here, you know, it's gonna hide the bubble. The suggestion about moving it on Y, I would still need to move it along Z, because if I move it along Y, you know, it's just gonna move like this and it's gonna clip into the ground. And if I mess with the Z axis, I also have to deal with scale changes, because it's gonna get closer to camera. Maybe have the teleport exit just point straight at the center of the camera. So like adding another angle check. Because right now it's only tracking the Y and X, the Y and, yes, X angles. I mean, it's technically looking at the camera. Oh wait, it's not anymore. Wait. Yes, it is. It is, right? Or not? What's this I'm seeing then? Is it location sensors? Yeah. It is pointing at the center of the camera, but I guess you mean having it point like also when the thing is shifting on the x-axis. Like it should also kind of like rotate slightly to... But I guess it technically is, and we're just seeing the perspective of it. I mean, the solution would be like easy, you know? Because if I talk about my concept again, so this is like the map view, right? This is, you know, you would be able to see the city from this like point of view. But if you want to build, you need to go in a kind of separate build mode. So maybe in build mode, the camera just like points straight down. Like it goes from this model view to a map view to let you place buildings. So maybe I could draw something to... Let's see if I can illustrate my point. So like, you have the city, and you have like the construction center, which is where you go to when you want to build in the game. Well, at least according to one idea I had. I guess it's a good time to remind everyone that none of this is final. So like you can see like the buildings and stuff. And then you say, oh, well, I want to go there. And that will change the layout to just top-down view. And that's gonna let us have our bubbles. Because now it's top-down view, we don't have to worry about much. It's just like, oh hey, yeah, I would like to build here and stuff. Like, of course, you would still like see the other buildings, so you know, right there and the little tree, and it's just like a little cursor here. So like that's kind of like the idea. So this is just to look at your CD. You CD. And then you say, I want to build, and that puts you there to a more, I guess, schematic view of it. Like, it would resolve the issue. Would it feel good? I don't know. I guess we can experiment with it. Because we have this, like, to play around with. So, let's do that real quick. And I guess for that I would need to try and rejig my thing. So I'm gonna assign it to B for build. And I will need a toggle. Oh no, not like this. Yeah, I do have a toggle. Okay. Yep. Toggle. Resident mode will forcefully reset it, so I don't have any problems. And I can just map it like so. Yes, so I need to get rid of this. And instead... Oh, yeah, okay, I see. I see what I need to do. I need... to remove 27 from it. And send it here. So now when I press B, now it's top-down view, and if I go into resident mode, it just kind of resets. All right. And maybe I can like even adjust the angle. Oh, maybe 40, and I would just need to make sure it's 37. Yeah, so, you know, just looking, and then boom, I want to build. Let me build. And that's when the bubble would show up, right? And then you say, okay, I'm done building. You just place your buildings, and then you go, okay, I'm done, and just bam, you return to that view. And you're free to do, just look. Doesn't feel too bad. Like, there's no... I guess there's no, like, real friction. Like, I don't think this is... Because, like, it's gonna be a separate mode already. And I think the view, like, changing is not too distracting. And if we want to, we could even remove, like, the ability to rotate the camera altogether. So, like, I would just do some extra multiplications like this. Touch sensor on the bubble that turns the building texture into an outline. Oh, Okay, so now I can rotate, and I guess I should also reset it, right? Yeah, so maybe like I could just reset the camera rotation in build mode. So if I do this, ooh, it doesn't like it. For some reason that angle, like, ooh, yeah. I guess if I rotate this way, it's gonna act a bit weird. But yeah, it could kind of like normalize the angle. I guess I would have to change the vertical rate. I'll figure something out. I'll just keep resizing this until I get my snappy cursor back. Yes. Good. So I don't need this. I think I could just make it part of like the bubble assembly. And I guess I don't need to worry about Y rotation either. I mean, I guess I don't need to worry about rotation altogether, right? I just need to make everything like... I just need to make it like a Y-centered texture. And that's settled. So that's gonna make things easier as well. So there's still this issue, of course. But that will be easily solved, so... Hey Troops, welcome. I don't think I need this anymore either. Because it doesn't need to be based on distance, but rather just these values. So just 12, 12. Yes. Okay, so... oops. Disconnected. All right. Yeah, so that's giving us the same result. I mean, I don't even need to, like, teleport it anymore. I can just connect it, like, straight in the center. It's not said to be movable, though, so I just need to change that. Oh, but it's gonna be wobbly. So I guess I'll just have to connect the teleporter exit to my center block. Hey, Leafy Bell. Good to see you. Hey, nice. Glad you could recover your account. So now this needs to be movable again. I need to move this. There. This is super annoying. Okay. I should be done with this bull crap. Hopefully. Enjoy your lunch, Tubes. Okay, so now we have something that will move alongside the cursor. I mean, I guess I don't even need the cursor to be this small, to be like this big. It can be like super snappy again. Yeah. And just go into build mode. And now I just need to raise it. And I will change this also. So this goes on the Z-axis. Yeah, look at that. Okay, and now I just need to raise. Do a big ol' raise. On Y. It always displays on top of everything. Which should be pretty big, I think. Let's try not 6. Raise. Okay, I think it should be fine. I don't even know if buildings are going to be like that big anyway. You know. No biggie. I will just disconnect that real quick, just to have this sphere. Because I would like to check if it's centered. And for that, I am gonna put a sensor, sphere sensor, which I'm gonna keep visible, just so I get this kind of like crosshair here. And that's gonna be a good visual reference. Hey, Arch. Yes, so I will be able to kind of look at the middle of this. I mean, not anymore, because it's like erased. I mean, I'm being silly. I could just use a good old-fashioned texture. Yeah, let's do that. Great. Oop. There. Okay, excellent. So I should just be able to modify. I'll modify this first. So again, trial and error. Okay, so this is too much adjustment. Oh man, that sounds like a good lunch, Tubes. I had spicy chicken wraps for lunch, which I just grabbed from like the supermarket. But it was pretty tasty. I wonder did you draw this line so straight, so easily? I mean, with the mouse, it's kind of easy to draw straight lines. Hey, Lucian. Did I just... Okay, so this needs... Oh, interesting. So... left and right is pretty good. It's just this one being... Oh wait, I should probably make it center. Which I guess will kind of throw off my, yes. So I need to adjust that again. Oh no, I should make it bigger now. Dang it. Chip says, with the mouse so easy to draw straight line. Bro, my lines are always so wonky. I mean, what can I say? Skill issues, I guess. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting closer. I can feel it. Hey King Monk, welcome to the stream. Ooh, I'm so close to being like spot on. So close. Oh wait, I was adjusting the wrong thing. Silly me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, interesting. So this is good. I suppose this is like the upper range. So I need to change that. Ah, no, I need to decrease it. Almost. Let's try 9.6 on the negative. Yeah. Okay, let's fine-tune it just a tiny bit. Just to be, oh no. Yeah, that's pretty good. It is looking pretty centered. Nice. So now I can get rid of like not this, but this and this. Yeah, the pre-Arduino days, rough. So yeah, now we have a sphere that is centered from like this point of view, which is perfect. And now I can just attach all of this again. Except I just need to kind of rebuild my no, you can't use a tablet. I tried. It doesn't really work. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, I need to adjust the sizes again. Let's see. Yeah, 9.6 meters. Should be... Oh. Should be good. Yeah. That looks like a nice size. So what am I creating? Because it looks kind of interesting. I am working on a game called Constructopia, which is a city building little game that Dom and I are working on together. And this is just me doing some experimentation with like the interface of it. And it is going pretty swell so far. Right. Oh, this that doesn't need to be yeah, city building. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. Hey, look at that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I guess yellow doesn't quite work. Like, it doesn't stand out enough against the green background. But yeah. Now I need to make it so that the bubble doesn't display in this mode, so I guess I'll need to give it a new wormhole. So I'm gonna call this one B for build. And I will need to maybe change some letters around. So this is gonna become map mode, which is M, so I need to change this one to say M, and this one to say M as well. And this should be it. Okay, so now I can go up there. Here. Kind of rearrange my video dojo. Oh my god, trackball mouse or touchpad challenge. Ooh, that sounds terrifying. So, B wormhole ID, which goes into the textures. So now it will only be visible. Oh, hold on. I forgot to change this one. Yeah. So now I can move the cursor again. And if I go into B, now it will display the thought bubble. Which is great. And I guess I could like... I mean, I assume it's gonna be animated. At least that's what Dom mentioned, so... Let's do that. So... it's going to be a range 0 to 3. Display. Nice. So it animates, and... Oh, no, I should make it extend, actually. There we go. And so that's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So if I go into build mode, it displays a little bubble. With a little animation thingy. And bubbly. Yes, the bubbles. Bullseye node on. Having an analog mode means we can do analog R games, right? Yeah, I'm sure. This is what it means. Okay, and I'm gonna do a timer. So this will reset the counter when I move the cursor. So now it should theoretically reanimate each time I move it. And I'm also gonna make it animate like proper animation. So use a map node on. Turn 60 into 90, which goes into a angled position. Let's test it with the slide. Oh, I should have a slider here. And I can just not have a range anymore. See how it looks. Oh, it's bouncy. It's like a little bounce animation. Not quite what I want. Yes. Oh no, it's still doing the kind of like bounce. That gives me an idea though. Oh, Choops. Choops being cheeky. Hey, Dallas. What if I made it like bounce on Y? Ooh. I think I'm onto something there. Cheeky choopy. Yeah. What a cheeky choopy. I'll do it like this so I can animate each one of them. It's not Tuesday, but the cheapiness is of the chart. Cheesy Chupa. Yeah. He's the cheesiest of all the Chupas. Okay, so now this. Yes. Alright, Dom. Hope you figured it out. Oh, I'm liking this. Might have to adjust the kind of stagger. Yeah, it looks good when they're like kind of off sync like this. And yeah, that looks nice. I guess it just needs some sound effects. All the node on count goes to the bubble. Accurate. Oh wait, I could just do... No. I don't want to use 3 of them, but I guess I'll have to. I might have to use... Oh wait, does this like the bubble? What if I just use bubble? Ooh. That's pretty good. feel like it should be lower pitched. Yeah, I guess it'll need its own map, I guess. Oops. Let's mess around with pitch some more. Yeah, they do get more high-pitched, actually. Oh, cheeky tubes. Oop. Yeah, this is looking quite fine. Ah, this is really cool. Can't wait for them to get back and see this. Tubes is inside the game. Yeah, so now I have to think about I have to think about like interaction. So this is build mode, so this is going to be like showing the buildings you can place. At least if you're on an empty tile, but that's something we'll figure out later. So I need a way. So there are a couple of ways I could be doing that. So one thing that could be done is using it as like of sorts. So I guess I'll try and write here. So so like it would actually ask you like build here and you have to confirm. And then it would ask you like build what, and then you can choose like what you want to build. Build he. Yes, I'll probably need a whole system for that. Oh, tubes. You cheeky tubes. Oh no. That sounds horrible, this go. Hyper-realistic tsunami to flood the city to raise all buildings. Oh no. Like we did actually that sounds horrible. Yeah, we actually like do we actually did talk about this briefly, like, because like there's going to be an option to delete the whole town, and we thought about maybe having it like be a sad confirmation screen like in Animal Crossing. So you have a kind of like sad Marupup just like, asking like, are you really sure you want to do this? Everyone will be gone and stuff. It would be very sad. Like just a little sad Marup up under like a spotlight in a pitch dark background. A single tear rolls down his cheeks. Oh. There's a giant bubbly that emerges from the ground and just eats all the buildings. Chaz, do you enjoy streaming now that you've done quite a few streams? Yeah, I do. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be streaming if I didn't enjoy it. I think it's wonderful. Very happy to hang out with all of you and just have some fun, really. It's all wonderful, wonderful. Oh, oops. There. Oh no. What is going on here? I'm very happy to hear that, Tubes. And thank you also, Leafy Bell. It's always a pleasure to have you here. When you're trying to go to get someone's island, is it gonna be in game? Yeah, it's gonna be in game. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I think I messed that up a bit. I shouldn't be using that. I should be using this. Arch, I think you're like way behind, like I think like way in the past. But if you're in the past, that means you probably won't hear this. Arch is like a time traveler. A time traveler, sorry. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Oh. Why does it play the sound effect? Ah. Oh, but I messed up, didn't I? I'm a dummy. Dummy bunny. Nice. Okay, so now we have like actual steps. So build here, and you press A to say, yes, I want to build here. And it lets you pick the buildings. So, I'm gonna draw some real quick little icons. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I'm back. I saw myself buffering on my phone. Okay, so I will draw a little house. Oops. Oh, that's a very wonky house. I should probably fill it in. And then do that. Okay. To narrow with legs. And this. Come on. Come on, you goof. Cheeky choops. It's chicken time. You can't keep cheating away with it. Oops. Very Yeah, I do have like top chat, but I guess I can still see everybody. I don't know. Okay, so these are some iconic looking icons. Oh. Hey dog, I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. I hope you are doing well too. Mhm. Chat dog, yes. Okay. Oh, wait, is it not bouncing anymore? Oh. Oh, no. I don't know. I really don't know, Dallas. Eh. Why aren't you appearing? Oh, I need to make them Z plus maybe? Oh, Y plus? Perhaps. Yes. So now they appear. Oops, I need to reset that. Counter here. Eh? Oh. Oops. No. Here. Now they appear, disappears. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess you would just select with... No, it was just me. I just put everything in Z center, so they would just, like, Z fight each other. Yeah, I guess I could just task to select with, like, the D-pad, maybe? on count? We don't need a node on count, do we? I don't want to look. Scary. It is new hour. Oop. There. Yes, it is worrying, but I don't care. Yes, so I mean I don't need this anymore, so that's already a shave. And this one too. Bam, look at those, all those shaves. And I suppose I could shave a bunch of this as well, since the camera is no longer going to be rotating. How about that? This shaves everywhere. Like, I could just get rid of all of this. Like, look. I don't need this. I don't need this. I can just use that. Okay, I just need to... I mean, in this view, there would be no camera rotation, right? In this one, yes. But in this one, no. It is build mode. And look at the shaves we've made. Isn't that good? That's pretty good. Yes. So just as a reminder, you know, you have the resident mode, where you can like walk and look and stuff, which is neat. You can admire the dumb bubbles in the distance. And then you have map mode, which lets you just peek at your town from above. And from map mode, you can choose to do a bunch of things. You can choose to switch to resident mode, which is which is like this map to a button, but it will be mapped to kind of a building instead. You can go to the town hall to share your town layout or import one, and you can enter build mode, which will let you edit your town. So you can build, you can remove buildings, you know, what you would expect from a build mode. And I'm just gonna try and come up with the UI for this. So yeah, there are gonna be, I was thinking of like 4 building categories. So, you know, housing, stores, parks and recreation, and I guess public civic buildings. So things like school and hospital, something like that. And yeah, you would press a button on the D-pad to select a category, and then you would be able to pick the actual building you want to place. Which I think could be pretty neat. Thank you, Leafy Bell. I'm glad I can, you know, explain things adequately. Beast Burger. I mean, you know, I guess it's like I went extra on this animation thing, and also the camera system is still expensive. Like, I could remove all these and make some pretty decent savings as well. That's probably something that will happen like once the camera system is settled and like shouldn't be touched again. And like, I have my explanations I can remove. Look at that, even more shavings. We're down to under 150. That's pretty good. Like, we're just bleeding out node on. Remove all camera rotation just like Animal Crossing. No, we kind of grew attached to being able to rotate the view like this. I mean, if you can convince Dom, you know, it wouldn't be like too bad, I think. But I do like the freedom of being able to. Although to be fair, you know, you have like the kind of looking view where it's like first person-ish. Like, you can look around, you can't walk. It's like just stopping and taking out your binoculars or something. Like, the view is more restricted in this mode, in this third person, because like you can't look straight up or down. But you can go like first person and just look. Whoa. Why is it doing that? It's just like, oh, because I changed the vertical camera tracking rate. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I just realized this mode. It's so fun being able to just look at stuff. Oh. Oh no. Who's gonna die first? Oh, well, they both die at the same time. Yeah, I could also shave all the wormholes. That is I think I said that earlier as well. Yeah, there's lots of opportunities for shaving still. And as says a bunch of times, we don't have to worry too much about it now. It's like experimentation, you know. Bye, building. We don't need you anymore. Because, like, this is not the actual game build, you know? What are you planning for out of bounds? It's gonna be walls. Invisible walls. Leave the Maruba. It's 1 sec just to draw one. Because I love drawing them. You're too cute. Yeah. I guess this foot shouldn't be here. He just chillin'. Dusty Marubaka. Remember this image when you erase down. This is me. If you're mad at me, this is who you're mad at. Dom, welcome back. Please, I have something to show you. Please look at this. Look at this bubble. Admire the bubble. Take in the bouncy bubble. Alright, see you, Leafy Bell. Yeah, pretty happy with it. And I do think this makes sense, like, implementation-wise. Hey, Mustard? Bubble. Exactly. Very nice. Yeah, so we just select something and it will show you. I want to eat the icons, honestly. Can't say I'm surprised. Like, what wouldn't you eat? Yeah, why is everybody showing up now? I just looked at the time and it's like almost time for me to leave. Y'all are late. Sadly, I realized I didn't do like that much anyway, but it's still pretty looking like it's looking pretty good, which I'm very happy about. I'll have to think about the UI a bit more. Hope you had a good sleep, Mustard. Yeah. So yeah, I guess this like solution of making build mode like a top-down view is pretty good. Like not only does it solve our problems, but I think it makes sense, right? Like you want to be able to view all of the city. Because if you're in this mode, like you would have buildings blocking off others. I mean, sure you could rotate the camera, but you know, just top-down view works the same. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Another thing I'm gonna do real quick before I leave is implementing. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. I guess I'll have to tweak things again. Oops. I'll just make the building shorter. It's fine. Just remove it. There. It's not even there anymore. I guess the last thing I'll do before calling it there would be adding the thing to move the bubble around. So let's do that. And I think I've got a pretty good idea of how I want to achieve that, so let's see if my plan is sound. I hope it is. So wait, which one did I grab? I grabbed this one. Cool. So it starts at 3, which is the top. Yes. Yes. We gotta start over now. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what's happening, but it sounds bad. Okay. Yep. Whoop. Okay, so it's sort of working, but also not. Okay. Because that wasn't the way to go. Whoa, that's so weird. Why is it doing that? Oh, I did it again. Oop. Okay, so I got this wrong. Eh? I need to map it in reverse? Is that the problem? Ah, yes. Okay. Right. So that works. Ooh. I mean, I guess I just need to move it down. Like... yeah. Guess I don't need this anymore either. So, Choop, I'm basically just trying to have the bubble move. Oh. It's being weird. Should only shift on the topmost row. Alright, Choops. Good luck with the homework. Oh. What's going on here? Why is it being like that? I forgot to enable rain restriction. That's fine. Yeah. I was just being silly. I guess the reason I did the gradual movement is because it's gonna move slowly. So I would just rather like have it move gradually. To kind of ease the movement a bit. I guess I could also move like the other sphere. Ooh, that's too far. Yeah, we're gonna miss GBG tubes. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it being like dynamic. I guess I just need to shift this one a bit further. Yeah. That is pretty nice. Probably didn't need to change this one though. Yeah, just this one works. Okay. Yeah, quite like it. And it's like reacting pretty okay. I mean, stress testing, it won't do anything. It's being teleported, so there's no like connection issues. It's gonna react just fine. It's gonna eventually settle in. It's just a shame that it's like super slow to adjust. I mean, I guess it kind of helps with like the floatiness of it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm sure I can tweak it like further if I wanted to, but for now I think I'm pretty happy. I think it's definitely, yeah. I find it a lot better than the solution here. As much as I love the little guys, this kind of looks a bit janky. And also, you know, this one doesn't really solve the issue of like buildings and stuff. So, yeah. Pretty satisfied with this new build. Very cute. So happy. Yeah. I'll probably have to think about this like flow. Because currently the flow is like, oh, you want to build, you have to choose where, and then you have to choose what. And I wonder what it could be like to ask what to build and then where to build. I think that could be interesting to explore. Because in this case, if I ask the user what to build before asking where, it wouldn't even need to be in a bubble like this one right here. It could just be like proper menu, I suppose. So I think that could be interesting to think about. Because again, I love this. Nothing's set in stone yet, I suppose. Like, I think we're at the stage of development where we have to expect things to maybe change and disappear. So, you know, I really like how this is turning out, but just in case, don't get too attached. Because we don't want to end up with another like tearful goodbye, like a poison cheese in Mouse's Cheese Way or something. But yeah, pretty happy with the progress we've made. Good exploration all around, and pretty happy with the solution that I could come up with to solve our little like building occlusion issues. Hopefully, like Dom, you don't mind it. Like, I guess in a way that's kind of a compromise, like having this view, like having to force the user into this view. But I guess this is something we can discuss eventually. In fact, if you're still there, Dom, maybe we should like schedule a call later tonight if you'd like. So we can talk about this and like chat about why you opening up old poison wounds. It's an example. Gee. Add poison cheese to Constructopia. Hey, I mean, kind of forgot what color it was. I don't think this is the right green. Yes, this one's looking a bit closer. There. Look, it's everybody's favorite cheese. Now chat can relieve the trauma. Like, it's... This is exposure therapy. I'm doing it. You have to face your fears, chat. You have to face your demons. Ooh. And she's gone. Bye, poison cheese. No, I can't jump. It's impossible to jump. I mean, I can fall. I'm just floating in midair, just chilling. Ooh. Look at that. It's like built-in cheese protection. You can't just jump off. Okay, just... but yeah. Dom, we should probably like talk about my UI thoughts sometime later, if you'd like. Because I have some thoughts. And I would like to know your opinion about, you know, what I did this stream and also about the aforementioned thoughts. But yeah, this will probably do us for tonight. Because I'm getting hungry and I want to eat. I wanna do eat. You and I shall discuss UI. Yes. Thank you, Dom. This should have been the title of the stream, actually. Now I'm mad. I don't want to talk anymore. Don't talk to me, I'm Ayangi. Alright, I think it's time. I think it's time we say goodbye for now. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Abruptly in streams. Oh no, Disco. Uh-oh. You're gonna sleep on a couch tonight. Uh yes. Yeah, see you around, everyone. Hope I can see you soon in a new stream. And don't forget to follow the Constructopia topic on the Video Dojo Discord for all the latest news and I guess updates on the project. Yep. So take care, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye.